All right, good luck, buddy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Lightning Speed Racing, round number 3, season number 10. I am Alex Albone here, aka Alvis Dumblebone. Doing commentary, we'll be joined by some special guests throughout the evening, and we are at Austria for this sprint qualifying, double short qualifying, which I have grievances with and express my disdain, but nonetheless, that's what's going on. But it will be exciting, fantastic grid. I suspect other drivers will be joining. And quickly, we're just going to have a look here on the outlap of Emerge. Emerge in that Ferrari. Emerge, give us a little wiggle. Yeah, there it is. Doing a wiggle for the camera. Emerge. Emerge, spin. Do a spin. Do a spin for the camera. Do a spin for the camera, Emerge. All he's giving us is a wiggle there. What a showman. He takes requests. He does tricks. Emerge. Go backwards. Go into the grass. All right, all he's giving us is a wiggle there. But look at Emerge in that Ferrari red, valiantly making his way around the field here. Oh, there he goes into the grass there, giving us a little bit of love in the world's most expensive lawnmower. Emerge. KD's. A formidable threat to win every race, still wiggling and wiggling here. This guy can deadlift a whole tree. He eats a gazillion eggs every morning. Then who knows what else he does. Emerge. Eats 10,000 calories a day. Here we go. Emerge needed to buy an extra long barbell just to put more weights on it. And things are getting out of hand. Look at him go. We will show some love to the other drivers. But Emerge to KD is coming through. Also, though, in the mix, BXT making another reserve appearance here in LSR. Robin R, a fixture here. RSC Jerome in the mix as well. BXT putting in the fastest lap right there, turning Viper Eyes into Vapor. Formula's life in P3. Spenny's Pub Hub. Always smoking that Benjamin Franklin. We call him Penzel Washington. And he is a threat as well. Good buddy of mine. Then, of course, this guy here named B-Tom in the Ferrari as well with Emerge. Crazy, crazy team. Unfair. B-Tom, multiple-time champion here. And a tight title fight with a gentleman in P12. He's got 12 in his name. But his real name is X_Mango. You may recognize him from time trial leaderboards and your girlfriend's phone book. Mango right now in P2, one of the fastest men on the planet. He is rapid and everybody wants to tango with Mango these days. He did win the last race and will continue to press on, searching for that first ever championship. And hopefully he can get it or at least contend this season. I think he's a couple points ahead of one B-Tom, the artist formerly known as CPI. Mango right there in P2. How about Robin R in P1 right now? A lot of drivers are some tardiness, so I'm going to invite a couple decent drivers here at my discretion. We all know this could go either way. No, I'm kidding. I will use my best judgment here, see who's around online. AMS Bobby standing out like a sore thumb on my friends list. Is RS Ricky Stratting holds his breath. It says, don't you dare. No, I can't do that and get fired. I need this job. Okay. Send an invite there to WooMax. Okay, a couple. Hopefully a couple of those guys show up. Anyways, Robin R. Mango Viperize formula thing on computer in P4. I do need him to improve his username. How about Vacant Haddock? A permanent fixture here in LSR. He'll do commentary. He'll do the racing. He'll do it all. And then, of course, Remsley, a shark in these waters. Arbonne, Grimmer. To some, he is the Grimmer Reaper, as he can bring death and DNFs. And new buddy of mine, this is we call him Elbow. He says people call him Elbow, so we're going to call him Elbow here, representing Albania, hailing from the UK right now. Met him in PRL a couple weeks ago. He is absolutely rapid. The Lightning Cup has ended, and we figure, throw him in here with these guys. Similar grid, good stuff. And, of course, RSC Jerome. He was assaulted by his native countryman, OVR Gallius. It was French on French crime the other week. He threw a croissant at him, smacked him with a baguette. It got ugly. Burned him with a cappuccino. Nonetheless, shout out to Gallius. He may never race again. He was quite furious after the incident. And he had some choice words about, quote-unquote, my league, which I said it wasn't. And then he did not seem to care. I took the abuse anyways. But look at Emerge, man. Taking these corners, and now he does invalidate. That's not so cool, Emerge. Invalidation right there. Viperize. About to go on his hot lap. This is short qualifying for a sprint race, followed by another short qualifying, followed by another race, followed by a practice session, then another short qualifying, then a 100% race. Stick around, guys. It's a race-a-thon for charity featuring T-Bone. Jamie's also a very, very good driver here. See what he's got going. Where the hell is everybody? 15 guys. I'm going to have to send a couple more invites here. What? Hugh. Why isn't Hugh here? Shout out to Hugh Janis and his friend Mike Oxlong. They're good drivers in the community. I have to use grave discretion, because if I invite somebody and they come in here and kill everybody, then I'm going to have to pretend it wasn't me. They won't believe me. And I think Stratting's watching too, which isn't good. So, don't worry, I didn't invite Bobby, but he was up there. It's Stratting. Make me head admin, or I invite Bobby right now. Hand over the wallet. Here we go. Tangoing with the mango. He is a blur. It's a bird. It's a plane. It is Mango. And he thinks that championship is ripe for the taking. Or will he be that bruised Mango destroyed by Yuki in France? Formula Jonah still has PTSD from that moment. Still screaming, uttering random phrases in his sleep. Mango! Yuki! Big drama! Shout out Formula Jonah. Probably watching this, laughing, saying thanks, T-Bone. Formula Jonah around here. Absolute legend. Go check out his YouTube channel. Always killing it with the reports on the Le Mans and other racing stuff. Well, let's see what this Mango can do here. Trying to take a slice out of the field. Our Mango's in season. It is time trial. It is qualifying, and he is a merchant, a 103.5. And he stopped for a coffee on the way. Shout out to Mango. He's too young to drink coffee, though. And another heavy hitter. It is Ramsley, the Tim Duncan of these leagues. Silent assassin. I think he was about to run out of fuel, though. Let's see what Robin R's got. Rounding that final corner. He'll leapfrog Ramsley going into P2. How about Emerge? Doesn't matter how quick everyone is. Emerge definitely bench presses more than everyone in this lobby. So he gets points for that, too. And he is also the league nutritionist, strength and conditioning coach. Everyone on that Emerge diet. TCR Silent has joined, notably one of those evil Ferraris that tried to take out B-Tom at Hungary. Don't worry, I'm also known worldwide for trying to take out B-Tom. Spenny's Pub Hub. This is its last call for this qualifying session. Vacant Haddock. So right now we got Mango. How about that Mango? What a great guy. Robin R, B-Tom in P3. B-Tom has put on some clinics here in the past, and B-Tom did get back from the doctors, took that x-ray, and the doctor said he has that dog in him. Look at him go. He's going to run out of fuel or something, so either way, he gets enough TV time. Let's give some love to someone who doesn't really ever get TV time. Grimmer, my man. Let's finish it up strong, always invalidated. Let's see what Elbow's got. My man. T-Bone and Elbow. Elbow going into P6 here. LSR debut. See what Vaporize can do here. Will it be pure water? Or will this lap be a brick? Vaporize stays where he is. 16 drivers. BXT disqualified for texting and driving at the back. I don't know what he's up to there, but that Red Bull team will be less than pleased, much to the chagrin of team captain Greg Jennings, who looks on in disgust somewhere from a Best Western hotel somewhere in Alberta. City View. Anyways, Mango with a 103.5, followed by Robin R 103.6. The artist formerly known as CPI B-Tom in P3 with a 103.7. Remsley right there behind him, and Emerge in P5. Shout out Elbow in P6. Representing Albania. Formula is life in P7. And then, of course, Jamie, Spenny's Pub Hub, Vacant Haddock, Viperize, RSC Jerome, TCR Silent. We got all your favorite acronyms, folks. The BXTs, RSCs, TCRs, CPIs, the TTVs. Huge families, lots of grandkids. They're all here. And we will just look on with this outlap of TCR Silent. Shout out to everyone watching here for this great LSR race, Lightning Speed Racing, founded by a young Formula Jonah. He used to be called Broom Handle. He grew up, had dreams, and made this league. And now I am doing commentary for him. Hopefully he can get back in here in the booth. Formula Jonah. TCR Silent finishing this one up. Just going to quickly get an invite out. Oh shit, McJammy's online. Let's send McJammy an invite, see if he comes. All right, we'll head to this sprint. Fired an invite to McJammy. Maybe he can get in for the next race, but this will be the sprint. Don't ready up. Give Robin R a chance to go through his 19 hard drives worth of setups. There's another one actually. Is going to be joining me for comms. Let's get him in here, get the invite out. Hopefully no one readies up right away. Another one refuses to be in online, but his name starts with A, so it's like going to Z. McJammy may join for the next one, the main race. Just figuring it out with him. Folks, coming into the booth here, your favorite driver's favorite driver, your girlfriend's favorite driver, Mr. I Stole Your Girl. It is another one himself. Mic check. Another one.
Thank you, thank you.
They're
Yes,
racing. Are
it
you in the
is
lobby?
I.
You have eyes on this?
Yeah.
Okay, I sent you an invite. Yo, you could also race in the next race if you want. This is just a sprint, so you could potentially get in. Spenny's racing too. But, yeah, they are off. Could you mind calling this for a second, another one? Just have to...
Yeah, I'm loading into the lobby now.
Elbow eliminated. Elbow is DQ'd from session, parked in a dangerous location. Unreal there. Unfortunate for him.
You can't park there.
Can't park there. He got 4 tickets and they just towed him. But look at this crazy battle here. Of course, another one in the booth here. Veteran driver known as Joel Impede in qualifying sessions. And again, if you want another one, you can probably hop in the race if it lets you. This is just a sprint. So there's a short quali after this, so maybe you can get in the action.
Will they allow me to race?
Of course, he wants you to race. He wants you to race. But yeah,
Man,
he doesn't want me to race. They won't allow me to race. They will allow you. If I got in a car, there'd be a lobby reset.
I'm in here now.
All right, can you take it for a second, bro?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go.
I'm on emerge.
A line of cars here, led by Mango in the Williams. His teammate Robin R right behind. B-Tom looking to make a move here to shake up things at the front in P3. You have Remsley P4 and the McLaren emerge. The other Ferrari P5, and closely behind him, rounding out the top 6, is Formules. I think that's how you say it. Very tight race. Gaps are nowhere more than 4/10. It's really close race. Nobody making any crazy moves. Still early.
The key here for a lot of these drivers, another one, will be avoiding those penalties, especially Mango. Those 3 seconds that are picked up on that final corner have been devastating to Mango.
Another hot lap, 105.4.
Hey, Coyote, we're just in the middle of a commentary gig. We'll golf later, okay? I'll message you. But anyways.
Speaking of pens, Robin R with a 3-second.
Yep. That final corner, bro, it just gets you.
And he hits Mango down into turn 2.
Devastating. The two teammates, they have come together many times, and now Robin R wants a little bit more of this Mango. Oh no! Mango is Robin R.
Jerome turned in and didn't stop.
Robin R. with a devastating lap.
Ravenar
Picks up
out.
a 3, then just knocked, bullied, abused, beaten senseless off the track. Jerome, right here in the mix.
B Tom takes over the lead of the race. Now it will be a Ferrari leading a McLaren and Remsley leading another Ferrari in Emerge. That is your top three. Further back, Mango will look to make his way back after that incident from P5 now. Didn't lose too much time. It's just about positioning. It's easy to have the pace, much harder to overtake as they're 2x2 here coming out of turn 2. Down, making the run into turn 3. B Tom closing, and he's not going for it. Emerge, locking up a bit, trying not to hit the back of his teammate there. Very close Ferrari boys, but keeping it clean. Mango, I think, will try to make an attempt in the turn 2, the next lap. So just keep an eye out for that. Jerome on the back of Mango now pulls to the side of him around the outside. Can he make it stick? And he shoves his way in there. He is off track. Don't know what the stewards will have to say about
Jerome's
it. But
feisty today.
P5 on track.
Go get him,
Yeah, he
Jerome. The
has the
Stifle
elbows
Tower.
out.
The Stifle Tower. Let's get him.
Further back now, spending getting the points. Fighting going on back here. He's P10. Viper P11 on the outside. Into turn 2, Spenny backs out with the Red Bull on his inside. That's BXT. Little contact there. BXT 3-second for it. Falls back to 13th. Action everywhere. We have fights for P8, P9 between Grim and TCR Silent. Back to the front now. Emerge trying to help his teammate on the outside of Remsley. He's going to make it stick. That is a Ferrari 1, 2, and the McLaren of Jerome throwing formula all the way there. Going into P4, it is 2 Ferraris leading 2 McLarens. Who will come out on top?
Mango's going to look to get through Formula's life here next. But shout out to Jerome. Beautiful racing there.
Yeah, he definitely has the elbows out now. Spenny picking up a 3-second. That's rough. Action everywhere. Everybody's close. The top 9 have separated from the bottom 6. There is a gap now. 2 different trains. Moves everywhere. 2x2x2.
Oh, Mango and Jerome!
As there's contact, Jerome is into the wall after bumping tires with Mango on the exit there. Jamie fighting off Grim.
Oh, someone else off here, Jamie.
Contact. Jamie falls back down to 8th now. Grimmer with a nice move around the outside there.
Hey, another one. This is a bar fight right here, man.
Yeah,
Jerome,
it's
Mango.
punch after punch, elbow after elbow. Just sending it. Oh! TCR Silent almost losing it there.
Here's Mango.
Way to collect the car.
Mango backs up.
Mango's to back out. Oh, but off the track. And Mango gets the 3-second.
Oh, Mango.
Probably picking up a track limit there.
There's Jerome into the pits. So how about the 2 Ferraris? That is a great team, man. B-Tom and Emerge. Look out for them.
Yeah, the chemistry is... It's peak chemistry. They know exactly where they want to be. 2x2 right now. Remsley's going around the inside.
Wow.
Oh, look at Mango keeping the car on track. He did not go all 4 wheels off. I think that's still a clean
What a move by Remsley, man.
Move by him. Up to P2, Remsley fighting off 2 Ferraris, reminiscent of Max Verstappen around this circuit, fighting off the 2 McLarens. In the end, he was able to do so. Will Remsley be able to replicate and do the same and come out of the sprint? We have 5 laps left to go once we cross the line. A Ferrari and Emerge KD is leading.
It's good stuff. I'm enjoying this, man. You know me, I like chippy racing.
It's sick. The guys are aggressive. Yep. Going to be bullied out of their position. All the penalties, excuse me, are really showing up now throughout the back half of the grid. We do have yellow flashes as Emerge comes through up the inside. The Ferraris are looking to make a run at Remsley, and it looks like they will beat Tom on the outside. 2x2 Ferraris here going for P1. Beat Tom will come out on top as Emerge lets him through. What a race. What a sprint. This is the action we need all throughout the positions here, all throughout the track, all throughout the grid. Everybody giving it all they got. Mango, after a unlucky incident early on, even though he has the 3 second, he's happy to have collected and get back to where he is, especially with how close everybody is. It could have been a lot worse. Grammaire is pushing hard. He looks great. I've never seen this guy on track before, but let me tell you, he's showing me something now. Closing up to the top four, maybe a podium for him if he's close enough. As we have formulas up the inside on Grammaire as we're on board with him, and he will look to stay on the inside, maybe get Mango here, get the wide shot. Down the inside goes the kick, slight contact, might have been squeezed too much there by the Red Bull. Back out in front, leads. Remsley second, Emerge third. These three will most likely be the three at the end of the race on the podium, unless anything bad were to happen. Who will come out on top, T-Bone? I do not know. What are your
I think
thoughts?
there's going to be some more fireworks still, bro, for sure. And there is an incident at the back there.
For such a short track, it seems like it's a long way away for these final 2 laps here.
Going to be some fighting for sure. Mango is going to be aggressive
now with the DRS open around the outside of Bompton. CPI hanging in there though. Now has the DRS himself. Down the inside, he'll have P1. Emerge will sit P3. The Red Bull of Grammaire has gone past Mango for P4, so he'll be looking to make an impression here. 2 Ferraris, a McLaren, and a Red Bull with no penalties, all fighting for a win. That's your top 4. Last 2 corners will go. Starting lap 11, we'll have 2 full laps of racing left. Anything can happen. A lot of overtaking, a lot of fast-paced racing. Remsley through to P1. Is that what he wanted though? As B-Tom will make one back at him now. Turn 2, the Ferrari are flashing, charging that battery. Robin is out of the race. Not the sort of race he wanted to have with the earlier incidents. Now
here's your boy Grammaire. Grammaire, yeah.
Making the move down the inside on Remsley. No. I saw that coming. What a move it could have been. He tried it, still in the P3.
I like this guy.
What a move, what a send.
The Grim Reaper.
He has the passion
that
for
was
passing.
Nuts, bro.
B-Tom took P1 from Remsley. Emerge, wondering where the Red Bull came from, as him and B-Tom were looking to have a cruise, so to speak.
White
P1
flag.
1 and 2.
One more time to go,
on the
folks.
Final lap. The top 2. Top 2 look to be pulling a little bit of a gap, so it's just them to play for the win. Remsley around the outside taking the racing line. B-Tom lets him have it. B-Tom will now have the DRS. Everybody putting everything they have into this final lap. Remsley dumping, B-Tom dumping. Remsley will beat him to the corner. B-Tom did not have enough into the braking zone. Remsley stays ahead. Mango putting pressure on Emerge in the background there. Remsley holding out here. Just three
Grimmer
more
off. Grimmer
corners.
off. Grimmer was off into the grass there a bit. Recovered it.
Here we are, two more corners. Remsley looks to have secured it. One corner down, two corners down. He is through. Remsley has done the Verstappen, beat both Ferraris. He is P1, the winner of your sprint. B Tom, close second. Gramere, what
Can I
a
just say,
fight in the
Grimmer
Red Bull
up
to get
12
P3.
spots. Up 12
It's
spots. Who is this man?
great drive from him up through the field. Emerge finishing P4. Mango, after a tough early incident in the race, finishes 5th. Great drive from him. Jamie 6th. Good job, boys. That was incredible.
So, guys, that was just a sprint race. They're doing another short quali now than an actual race. Another one. You're welcome to join them as a race in the race, or as comms, or both, whatever you want. If you're able to get in a car, I spoke to the commissioner, Stratton. He's more than happy to
I
have
think
you.
it's gonna throw me in a car.
What's up to you, bro? I'm just saying, you're
What
completely
car
allowed
is
if you
gonna
want.
put me in? I don't know.
Hang around in the comms box still, though.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, that'll be good. I think that'll give us 17 for the race. Hopefully, it lets you race. Hopefully, it lets you get in a car.
I think it should. That was a fun sprint.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Sure, the race would be much of the same.
That was awesome. Any luck? We'll let you.
It's loading in right now.
You're on the
It
grid. Nice.
says I'm in the Aston.
Beautiful.
So I'm Jamie's teammate.
All right, folks. Another one joining the grid here. Short qualifying before the actual Grand Prix here in Austria. Round 3 of LSR Season 10. I'm T-Bone, joined by another one. This should be fun. Any idea on the race weather?
Um, Give me 1 second. I'm in the back of the
No
paddock, if
worries,
you know
dude.
what I mean.
Take your time, man. All right. Strong field today. It's going to be a fun one. Shout out to Spenny and another one here for joining in late and helping us.
It is telling me we will have some sort of weather change in the race, potentially. We will be starting off dry and then transitioning to wet, potentially.
Nice.
Um, Maybe not. You know how it has the sun and then the rain icon,
They
so
run
that
on
tells you it's
perfect.
going to change.
They run on perfect forecast. We run on approximate, so I
I
don't know.
think it's going to be sunny the whole time, cause the like when it toggles through the whole day, the whole race, like the
Yeah,
time, the 15, 30 minutes,
yeah,
no rain shows up, but it says it's supposed to be sunny and
yeah.
wet, so
Hold on, one sec.
I'm gonna
Just
just go with dry.
shout out to Emerge. Emerge, give us a wiggle. Give us a wiggle, Emerge. Oh yeah, what a legend. Doing a little wiggle. Go onto the grass a bit for us. Hit a brake board. Do something funny. We're all watching. Go onto the grass. Yeah, there he goes. Doesn't want to go totally on. Shout out to Emerge. Formula's Life will be the first driver on his hot lap here. So we're going to watch Elbow here in that Mercedes, new driver to this league. PRL, super rapid, super quick, super docile. Here he goes in a turn 3. Another one. Are you doing your normal qualifying strat here? Wait till the very end.
Yep, that's me.
Wait till the very end. Throw a dart. All right, I got to step off for a second. You want to just call the guy in P8? Are you or you're not able to.
Yeah. So
If you're able to access
I'm
that.
on emerge right now.
Illyrian. Illyrian.
Yep, I'm on. He's on inners.
Is he?
Yeah, he's on intermediates.
Yeah, he's on intermediates. Very interesting
Emerge
strat.
is on high lap on
All right, let's go to our boy
mediums
Emerge.
right now. Coming into sector 3 here. There's 2 more corners to go. Fast 6 gear. Down fourth. Carry the speed up to 5th quick. Cross the line 104.2. That's a lap. Formulas on a lap. No, he's headed into the
Check out
pits.
Spenny here. Spenny starting his lap. Our boy Benjamin Franklin, Penzel, Washington.
Heading up the hill into turn 2 now. Full beams. Hard braking, right-hander. Down now, making the run to turn 3. Don't want to brake too hard, carry some speed through here. 3rd gear for Spenny. Quickly to 4th. Stay tight to the inside. Because it turned into the outside there. Some sweeping left-handers. Full throttle out the corner. Carry as much speed as you can. On the ERS, 2 more corners to go. Fast 6-hander. Down into the 4th-hander. The 4th gear. Right-hander. Across the line.
Nice
Spenny's
lap.
P3. Big heading out
Arbon here.
the set mediums.
Here's Arbon in the Alpine finishing his lap.
He had invalidated.
That's invalidated, sorry folks. Remsley will be starting one.
Oh, and Remsley goes. I think Beacon's on a lap right here. If I'm mistaken. I am mistaken. He's not on a lap. I think Jerome now on his out lap. Robin's heading out the pits. BXT will be the first to start the newest hot lap.
All right, on with BXT.
BXT looking to put a banker in. Quick right hand to turn 1, uphill corner. Don't want to touch those yellow curves too much. They are massive. Ride the curb into turn 2. Quickly out of turn 2. Down to turn 3. We go with BXT in the Red Bull. Great turn 3 there. BXT's looking good. Looking fast. A little late. A little too inside there for BXT, I'm sure. He'll know that. Have more time for the next run. As I said before, it's just a banker. 1 more turn to go now.
Just riding out with Robin R.
BXT P2 on the mediums.
Nicely done there. Here's Robin R in that Williams now in Sector 2 on a hot lap.
Throwing the car hard into the corner, sliding across the apex was Robin there. Maybe it's just the game, the lag. He did invalidate there, if I'm not mistaken. Going into the gravel a bit.
Good call there.
Who's next on the list?
Lofty Pickle
across the line. P1 pole position for the Lofty Pickle.
The Pickle. Nice lap. Viperize in P2 there. That was some crazy swerving ahead of Pickle there. Could have been catastrophic. We got Pickle, Viperize, BXT, Formula Life, Emerge, and Spenny, our top six. Spenny on an out lap. Let's have a look at Remsley. He's invalidated. Turn one. How about Mango? Mango on his hot lap. Let's tango with the Mango here. The quality merchant himself.
Gonna put in a stomping lap.
Controlled chaos, folks, with Mango.
Mango looking to put the car on pole. And he does just that in the 103s with a 103.7.
Spenny on his hot lap next. Great lap from Mango. Spenny currently in P8 right now, finishing up this hot lap. Then we will check in with my co-host, another one who is on the track. 18 drivers in the lobby now. Should be a spectacular race. Spenny aborting on that lap, so let's see what another one's got. Validated there, so I'll wait one. RSC Jerome, eventful sprint for him, finishing up this hot lap, and he goes into P5. B-Tom in P2 in the meanwhile with a 103.8. 8 minutes remaining here in short quality. Vacant Haddock. Vacant Haddock finishing his lap. And he will stay there in P11. Here's another one starting his lap. Driving, enjoying some tomato pie. Looking to...
You know it, man.
Looking to put a lap in, coming through turn 3. Look at the moves on this esports athlete. Oh, holds it in that Ashton. Maybe making his LSR debut, I'm not quite sure, but definitely newer to this league. He will pull off into the pits. CPI B-Tom invalidated. Lofty Pickle invalidated. See what Elbow invalidated. Remsley on his hot lap. Currently in P13. Yet to put one in.
Wasn't feeling it. See who's on track. Jerome is on an out lap, about to start a hot lap. Jerome starting a hot lap.
Gone with Jerome right here.
Moving fast now to turn one. Nice and easy over the curves, unlike myself.
So you heading back out?
I will in like 2 minutes. One and done lap for me. All or nothing. Jerome looking to put this on pole potentially. A really fast first sector for him.
Go get him.
Looking fast through the second sector too as he throws the car into these hard, fast bended corners. The S's we call them in sector 2. One more corner to go. Took it with all the pace you possibly could. With a 1:03.73, so close to Mango there. 0.03 of a second off of Mango's time for pole position was Jerome. We'll have a fight on our hands in this race to see who will come out on top. A lot of racers here with the chance to do so. T-Bone, check the Discord when you can.
Okay.
Emerge said.
Oh, Emerge drifted for me. Yeah, thanks, Emerge. We appreciate it, man. I know we saw you waggling. Thought he was going to send me footage, just him drifting.
Mango's out right now on his outlet, getting ready to put his final touch on this qualifying and secure his pole position. B-Tom is doing that just right now. He has the fastest sector 1 B-Tom on this particular hot lap. He is flying. I have to leave the garage, but B-Tom should be putting in a pole lap right now.
Let's see
He
what
is
he's got.
flying. Sure enough, he does.
And B-Tom taking the pole with a 103.5. Mango will have Mango's invalidated there behind him. See if anyone has a shot to match. We're right now with Jamie.
Mango started his final hot lap.
See if Mango can answer. Take back that pole.
One too deep. Oh, this is a shame.
All right, folks. B-Tom, followed by Mango, followed by Emerge, RSC Jerome, Robin R, Lofty Pickle, Ramsley, Elbow, Viperaz, BXT, Jamie, Formula, Spenny, Vacant Haddock, TCR, Silent, another one, Arbon, and Grimmer.
I hope I didn't slow Lofty up too much. I was on a hot lap too, but I messed up my hot lap and he ended up catching me, so I moved out the way. But I don't know if I moved out the way too late and caused time.
I'll step away just for a minute here.
For my sake and my stuff, I do hope there's rain. I do hope it didn't lie to me. Should be an exciting race. A lot of action. Gonna be a lot of fighting. On the grid now. And look at that, T-Bone. Look at that. Look at how wet it is at the start of this one. It seems like the game heard me loud and clear. This should be wonderful. Maybe not for the others, but I think it should help me out a bit. You excited, T-Bone? I think he said he was. Here we go, folks. LSR Tier 1, Austria, the Red Bull ring, 5 lights, and away we go. A lot of action here early in this race.
And folks, we have a crazy weather start here. Sorry about that. B-Tom leading the way, followed by RSC Jerome. Everybody on the wets except for Emerge, Silent, and Arbonne. And Formula's Life up 4. Emerge down 6 spots here on those inters. Maybe just a little bit too wet for that tire. Look, I am T-Bone, joined by another one also in the field here. 18 great drivers in the mix. B-Tom, followed by RSC Jerome, that Mango, Robin R, Lofty Pickle, Remsley, Elbow, and Formula's Life are top 8. B-Tom, absolutely loving this weather. The more treacherous, the better for him, as usual. Shout out to everyone for watching. We are here, lap 2 of 36, round 3, season 10, LSR, built by the blood, sweat, and tears of Formula Jonah and Robin R in a fight here with Lofty Pickle. Lofty Pickle, been doing this since he was a cucumber. Going to keep fighting a formidable racer here. And that Williams team of Mango and Robin, lots of fireworks, always excitement when these guys get together on track. B-Tom leading that championship over Mango by the slightest of margins, I believe. So definitely looking to capitalize here. And again, staying penalty-free will be key for that Mango. Taking a purple snack out of the last sector. Right now in P3, following behind RSC Jerome. And we will see if this weather clears up at any point. Someone did say it was T-bone weather. So that could mean many things. Mango, fastest lap of 1:15.9.
It's treacherous out here, down on the track. It's really raining hard.
Another one down there in his rain jacket, braving the storm. P13. Just got to hang on. Any word on if it might clear up? Another one?
Yeah, it should clear up towards the end, but I don't know if it'll get dry. It might just be enough for inners, but who knows?
All right. Interesting weather. This will definitely throw a curveball.
Those boys up front are fast, man. We got a move here for P11. Nope, not anymore. Emerge KD holding the boys up here. Viper.
Oh, wait, we have an incident
Bacon.
back here. Spenny, Vacant Haddock. Taking the worst.
Hit Vacant Haddock in the Spenny.
How about another one now up into P11? He is up 5 positions. Shout out to the kid from Philly. Another one. You got to grab us a P10 today. Take it home for the mushroom. And RSC Jerome. Keep pushing. RSC Jerome seems to be one of those guys who steps up his game in inclement conditions. So shout out to him. Definitely hanging right there with B-Tom. Jerome was a little un-Jerome-like for a couple months there, but over the last week or two, seems to have that pep back in his step. This is a Jerome we all know. Another one now into P10. Fighting here. Look at this. Look at the moves by another one. And Emerge still going to fight it off here. Another one leaves plenty of space. 2 football fields. Kev Wood's mama's waistline. And lots of it is given. Look at that. Holding the line. Wood driving by another one. Emerge kind of squirrels there in awe of another one's technique and skill. And what a move there, getting it done by another one. We'll add that one. Add that one to the Tinder page. Spruce it up. P10 now for another one. BXT and P9 here, the Flying Spaniard. And further up though, RSC Jerome in the house. Will he go for a move on B-Tom? Thinks better of it, but it is awfully hard to do that with one Mango right behind. And that Mango has a frown on its face right now. He is angry Mango. He's coming for the throne. He wants his title. And right now, Jerome stands between him and the man Mango wants to beat. Only 2 men have ever beat CPI B-Tom in a full season. That was Kev Wood and Kev Wood's mom. Mango. Right here. And Mango, to his credit, driving in this weather, staying penalty-free, avoiding what has been his Achilles heel, those little mistakes, whereas his competitors don't often beat themselves. So Mango's going to have to keep it clean, especially around this final corner where those penalties can add up, those warnings can add up. And Lofty Pickle. He has always been a good racer, but man, today he is coming in here feisty. That Pickle is feisty. We got a Pickle and a Mango. And Robin are watching it all go down. Another one up 6 spots. Grimmer up 7 spots. Remsley right there in P7 as well. There is a gap from that top 5 to P6, which Remsley is probably not too pleased about. And Emerge told me earlier, he's always taken the inters, hates the wets in this game. Worked for him in Monza, but I think at this track, and it's a lot wetter now, Emerge might have paid the price there. So he's going to hang on, do his best, and hope to weather out this storm. And this rain does look like it is lessening. So we'll see now. I do see puddles still coming off Grimmer's car. RSC Jerome taking a purple snack out of the field. Elbow and Remsley electing to pit. They were on the wets, so I'm guessing they'll go to inters now. So just as I was bashing Emerge's strategy, we'll see. Maybe it'll pay off in the end. Remsley and Elbow electing for those intermediates. So Emerge paid the price for 7 or 8 laps. And we'll see if he can now reap the benefits of it. Or if those tires are just too worn by now. He will look to attack Grimmer. Another one also made that pit stop for the inters. Okay. No penalties in the field so far. Well done by all these drivers. The slippery track, keeping it between the lines. Spenny and Vacant Haddock. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Denzel Washington himself. And Vacant Haddock. BXT going through there into P6. Mango with a 1:14.8 fastest lap of the race. And this weather is very interesting. B-Tom said it was T-bone weather. Spenny 10-second. Speeding, devastating there. Absolutely devastating. The newest full-time member of the Mushroom Cup. Another one into P15 here, while he also does comms. Hopefully
Yes,
he can
sir.
get in
Yes,
the top
sir.
10. Hopefully he can get in the top 10 here. Send a message, you know. This grid is stacked, dude. It's, in my opinion, it's Lightning Cup quality. You've raced in both, you could tell me. It's probably quite similar.
Definitely a really good grid.
Yeah,
I
so
love that, guys. But also good racing. You know what I
good
mean?
racing. Yeah,
Not
bro, for
just
sure.
pace.
It's the most important thing. So some penalties popping up now. Formula's Life and TCR Silent. Picking up penalties. Just make sure you stay penalty free. Another one. Because I think they're going to start
Yeah.
piling up. Mango just got a 3. Mango! I just commentated curse everybody. Poor Mango. Arbon with the fastest lap now. So that's very interesting. 9-lap inters. So Arbon's got some pace to him too. B-Tom did make that pit stop. He's looking to get into P11 past Vacant Haddock. And there'll be no contest there from Vacant. B-Tom back into the top 10 on those fresh tires in a net P1. You could say, maybe not actually, because Emerge, TC, Silent, and Arbon all started on those inters. We'll see. They can make it go until a stint on the drives. It may be difficult. It's still raining. The track looks quite slippery. Mango and Jerome! Something happened. Jerome was sideways and out of shape. Now he is going into the pits. There might have been contact with the Mango. Not quite sure what happened there. Always difficult to go through those final corners side by side. Jerome hops in the pits. We'll see if he's repairing a wing. No wing damage, so he just took the pit stop. Does Mango have... Mango has no damage either, so there was just some sort of slight contact through Jerome off course. And Emerge now in P2. 11 seconds down from Mango. But we'll see how Mango's wets continue to go. Looks like that rain's about to stop.
I think it's supposed to drizzle like this until lap 20 something.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Look at this, though. We got a battle right now for P2. Grimmer on the back of Emerge and TCR Silent getting in there as well. Always tough in these conditions, and so Austria does provide racing opportunities. Can get tight in some portions, especially around Sector 3. Well done by those guys to make that work, but in the meantime, Mango did take about half a second. Spenny picks up another 3.
A rough day at the office for Spenny, Monza, and here today in wet situations.
B-Tom puts in the fastest lap, and now he is caught up to that top 5 who have all yet to make a pit stop on older tires. So we'll see how seamless B-Tom can get through these guys. He does have 3.8 seconds to Jerome behind him, and we'll see how much time he'll lose getting through this field. If any, but I'm certain it'll cost him a little bit at least. 5 guys to get through. And here's B-Tom looking to get through the first one of Arbon. There is contact ahead of him. That Cash App Racing Bull was off. That was TCR Silent. So B-Tom will get through by virtue of that incident. B-Tom now in P4. Grimmer will be next for him to overtake. Arbon still right there hanging with B-Tom. Further back, Remsley and Vacant Haddock. Remsley getting the move done, going to P11. Viperize elects for the hard tire here, it says. Very interesting choice.
It's definitely not that. It's definitely wet.
Yeah, we're watching him now, folks. And Jerome, fastest lap of 1:13.1. We were watching on with Viperize on those hard tires just to see how that car looks. Yeah. Viper Eyes. He is a candidate for the Donkey of the Week for the podcast. I gotta clip this. Who's this guy's engineer, the DRS Maestro? Further up, though, B-Tom has to get through Grimmer now. And there is a little bit of contact. B-Tom tries to go through cautiously, but that trepidation may have cost a little bit. Can never be too careful. But B-Tom is in P3 now, looking to catch a merge next. Mango leading the race, still on those wet tires. They got to be feeling rough by now. Mango has a 3-second next to his name. He is just hoping that rain... I don't really know anymore, because I don't really know the weather for sure.
It said it was supposed to dry up at the end, so I think around between lap 20 and 30 it should start to dry up. Now whether it gets dry enough for slicks or not, I don't know.
Yeah, but Mango's holding that gap still, so good on him. There is somebody off. Formula's Life is retired. Oh yeah, safety car is out. Formula's Life, meet the wall, and this is exciting, folks. You gotta love this stuff, man. He's not hurt. It's thumbs up. Everyone gets a chance. Another one, no penalties. This is great for you here. You know?
Nah, it negated me pitting to the intermediates altogether.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll see though, bro. Stay penalty free.
That's true. That's true.
And this is good though. It'll bring the whole field together. Mango's loving this one. Look at that Mango. Who wants to tango with the Mango, folks? Probably pitting now, but you can never quite say with Mango. And he is heading into the pits, race leader Mango. Surely a merge will follow, but again, you never quite know with a merge. You zig, he zags. And then B-Tom, this is a real interesting one. 4-lap inters. B-Tom says he's going to stay out. Okay, so B-Tom in the lead there. Everyone else seemingly pitting. Oh, TCR silent on the 13-lap inters. Stays out. Bold move by TCR silent. How about Mango? Got that pit stop done and came out in P1. So Mango benefiting from a safety car there. A rare instance. This will just bring the field. Spenny a 10-second there. Mango, though, that penalty will hurt with this safety car. It was one of the Moose Piss Saubers who crashed. I don't know, bro. I like this for you, another one. Brings the whole field together, you know? A lot of these guys are going to be pushing, being all aggressive. You're just chilling, picking up no penalties. I think you'll scoop.
I'm going to make moves off the start.
I think there'll be another safety car after this, too. 21 laps to go.
Been an entertaining race so far, though, no?
Hell yeah, man. Having a good time. I'm just a little tired. I did the IFM one before.
Yeah.
You relieved me for, like, the sprint and stuff. I took a nap. Then when you hopped in the car, I had to go back to work.
The sprint was like your 30-minute lunch break.
No, you're good at it, bro. You killed it, man. It was good at it. Rasta Cheech was really
Am I
good at
allowed
it, too.
to go AI?
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Alright. I'll
Don't
be
worry,
right
bro.
back.
Even if you're not, I won't snitch. I think the rule is reasonable amount of time. It is, so you're good, dude. All right, folks, we are racing Mango, B-Tom, RSC, Jerome, TCR, Silent, Robin R, and then Lofty Pickle. Lap 17 to 36, halfway point. That rain still coming down. And TCR Silent, the only driver yet to make a pit stop. B-Tom, fastest lap of the race, and Silent will definitely be under a lot of pressure from these guys behind him on those tires. But he has done a good job so far making it work. Shout out to Silent, founder of TCR, very respected league. Another league I am banned from. Bike prize, 10-second penalty. You know the league's respected if I'm banned from it. It's like the measuring stick. Lofty Pickle, though, does get through TCR Silent, and Remsley will look to join the party. Shout out to Viperize_YouTube. Go check out his channel if you want to see the sequence of events that led to that DNF he just had. Remsley. The next target of his will be that Lofty Pickle. Mango, a 1:11.6. Good digits. Jerome, though, it is very good to see Jerome back in that Jerome form. Shout out to all the RSC boys. Me and them train together all the time. Same with another one. Oh man, there's contact up there coming out of turn 3. Whole train of cars. And this could be a product of those tires from Silent. Who knows? Something happened to you? Another one? Or are you just kind of chilling? Look at this fierce fight here. Someone is off wide. That is TCR Silent. And again, on those tires, folks, it was going to be very difficult to maintain. And Silent Haddock also will be a victim of that. Another one up to P13 here. Well done. Lap 19 of 36. Great grid here for LSR. Shout out to Ricky Stratting, Formula Jonah, and CPI B-Tom, and all the other admins. T-Bone. Here's Lofty Pickle. TCR Silent retiring in the pits. And yeah, I just think he should have made that pit stop. Shout out to Silent. Alright, so rain coming down at this rate for most of the race, and maybe at the end it'll clear up. I feel like another one's told me like 18 times, but I am quite tired again. I did a double header today. Commentary. Iron Man. Will Mango get his second consecutive win and further prove his case for a formidable contender in that Drivers' Championship? Mango, every record known to man, but no championships next to his name in any league. Even I have one of those, but I did make a league and disallow anyone better than me in it to do that. Nonetheless, someone as good as Mango not having a championship next to his name, hopefully that can change after this season. Or hopefully he has a really good chance to contend. I don't play favorites, unless Greg Jennings was racing. Grimmer on the back of a merge. And Emerge is just going to always fight, man. I'll never let it go easy. Whenever I pass Emerge, he's always battling me. Another one. Just keep battling, bro. We'll get you in the points. B-Tom a 111.6. Still hanging on the back of Mango. And again, this is kind of classic for what you might see in a lot of LSR races. Maybe Mango in first, B-Tom behind him, but Mango with a penalty. That's how a lot of races have been. B-Tom's smart enough to know he doesn't really have to make any risks, take any chances. He can just do this the whole race and win the race. And while he's doing this, he is also trying to pressure Mango into more penalties. B-Tom is a cerebral assassin, playing the on and off track games, which is also part of racing. And I'm sure, I know we just say Mango makes all these mistakes with the penalties, but I'm sure some of it has come from guys like B-Tom strategically pressing him in certain places, then chuckling after the penalty comes. He is a bully. But do it for the people, Mango. Mango's a people's champion. Lap 23 of 26. Lap 23 of 36 about to start. Shout out Robin R. Another issue with him has been just putting those full races together. So good to see him in this spot right now. And all Mango can really do is fight for his life to get away from B-Tom, but God, B-Tom is so hard to drop. Me and another one have issues dropping him after we pass him. He just hangs around. We blame the DRS. We need to ban DRS in these games so we can gap B-Tom. B-Tom is a fighter, though, and he does want to fight and win on track. And again, maybe one of Mango's penalties will come off or something. You never quite know. I would like to see some form of safety car, maybe. Change up the weather. How's that track feel, another one? Are you really far off from putting on dry tires? He said, leave me to it, please. The Birds a 3-second penalty, so they are now stacking up. Very fun afternoon here, LSR. Sprint race, fantastic. And this has been a good Grand Prix. We'll see what the last third of the race has in store for us. A lot can happen. Lots of combustible parts here. Here's Elbow in P8 making his LSR debut. Going. That's a tight spot, and because of it, he will be rewarded with a 3-second penalty. That's awfully tough. And yeah, he's fighting hard with Remsley there, but Remsley just a very veteran and experienced driver. Just with Remsley, you know, as good as he does, you never really feel that sense of urgency with him. He never loses his composure. He's just chilling. But when he needs to, he definitely has another gear he can hit. That's what I notice about Remsley for sure. I've never seen him make a single mistake in a race, to be honest. And he raced a good amount of races with us, and in these races, I can't recall seeing a single incident, even involving Remsley, but let alone his fault. So not only does he not cause them, he's good at avoiding them. BXT retiring in the pits. Not what he's looking for there. We're going to get him in here for a quick word. Shout out to BXT, commissioner of IFM. Another one, head of the drivers union. And now BXT's car has come out of the pits, folks. We have to watch out for this. This could be very, very dangerous. We saw this happen with Kev Wood's car. It did kill Greg when it came out of the pits. Lofty Pickle, a 3-second. BXT here into the booth.
So he was here all the time. I invited him to join.
He's doing commentary and he's racing. He's a busy man. RSC Jerome, a 3. Everyone's getting penalties here. BXT, quickly, what are your thoughts on that race? What's going on, man?
I'm not going to race again without a setup.
Without a setup?
I used the one I used 4 months ago. It was horrible. I tried Ramsey's setup. It was not made for me. I had no rear grip.
Oh, someone off into the wall! Who was that? Someone was sideways in the wall. Sorry, BXT. What just happened? Someone just ate shit. I don't know. Sorry, BXT. I thought I saw someone go into a wall. But yeah, very misfortunate for you. You know, I think last week you had a P2 in this league.
Yeah, but it is what it is. Like, I was confident trying, like, thinking my setup was going to be good. 2 months is too much to save that
Well,
setup.
to be fair, like, you kind of joined last minute, right? Like, you didn't really prepare. You just kind of...
No, I knew I was going to race since Wednesday, but I have no preparation. Even for the race before, I was
trying to give you excuses.
I did only 2 hours.
Yeah, only 2 hours. Like, how are you supposed to perform with only 2 hours practice, folks?
I did 1 hour of practice for Monza and 0 for this. My practice
Another
was the
one,
sprint,
can you believe
and
it?
the setup was shit.
I hear you, bro. And also, like, you know, to compete at the level with Mango, you definitely need practice. So, you know, good on you.
I was believing with my setup, but it was horrible.
Why didn't you do qualifying? Oh, there's contact, turn 1. Ferrari ate shit. Ferrari ate shit. Who was that?
I
No.
did qualifying.
Emerge. Emerge is not going to be happy right now. Somebody going to get their ass beat. He's listening to the Mark Henry theme song. He's coming down to the ring. He was done wrong, and you know what happens. Emerge always gets his revenge in a clean way. But look at this, though. B-Tom in a spot he doesn't necessarily want to be in. He had that race win pretty much wrapped up, but he did elect to pit, and now he's in P8 amidst a sea of penalties and guys who might not be as willing to let him through. Okay, he gets through. Elbow will be next. Great respect between those two drivers. And Grimmer, a guy who has put his name on the map here today with us. Great driver. No penalties. We do have a yellow somewhere in the back. It is Remsley. Remsley. No damage, but not typical of Remsley there. Remsley, give us a wiggle if you're watching. Do something, Remsley. Yeah, give us a wiggle, Remsley. Look at Remsley. What a legend, man. That's why I love these guys, man. They're all so quick and shit, but they have, like, a sense of humor. I think Remsley entered my race last week. He put on the wet tires in the dry, you know? Gotta love it. Gotta love it. What a showman. In the meantime, Arbonne retiring in the pits. Shout out to Remsley. We'll get him next time, buddy. Here's Grimmer. And it's funny that he's actually listening and weaving his car. Oh, man. Grimmer and RSC Jerome duking it out. Jerome, I believe, has that 3-second penalty yet. I don't know if B-Tom made the right move pitting there, though, man. Like, he was going to beat Mango. I don't know if he's going to eclipse
Share screen
that
when
gap.
you can, Timon, so I can see.
What's up?
Share screen.
Here, I'll invite you to the lobby.
I just left.
Well, you can just come back.
I don't want, because
I'm not a share screener.
I cause lagging.
I'll share screen. I don't even know how to do that.
Right, I joined from my phone, don't worry.
Dude.
Continue with yours.
Here, I shared the screen. There you go, I shared the screen. So,
Okay.
Mango. Dude, when I was doing that, something happened to Mango. Oh,
Just pit.
BXT. Oh no, he pit. Okay. The Mango put on the mediums though. It is dry now.
Yeah.
B-Tom is on the inters, folks. B-Tom with a rare strategical error there,
I think
pitting
he made a mistake.
prematurely. Put
The
the
game made a
inters on.
mistake.
But again, BXT, how dry is that track? I know it's not raining, but we have to keep an eye on what Mango is going to
It's
do.
dry, but not by a lot. You can see a bit
BXT,
of wet on Mango's tires.
this could be a big enough difference maker to get Mango out of that 3 second
Now is the
penalty
free.
range. He
Yeah.
could maybe get out of that 3 second penalty range if that track keeps drying. And, I'm sorry, BXT. Dave, no,
I
don't.
just
We're
wanted to
live.
point out that Bithom has the sound lofty.
This is awesome. That's actually a great idea. BXT using the pointer. So, will Mango not only
Bithom is
get
boxing
by?
again.
Will Mango get by B-Tom, and will he? Yeah, they pit. B-Tom pits, which is essentially conceding this race to Mango. Mango, rare, but via way of strategy, looking like he's going to win this race, and the strategy's so strong, it will negate the 3 second he had. Another one there,
It's another.
retiring. Shout out to another one. Killing it with the comms. And I gotta say, though, Mango, it's usually speed. This one has been strategy.
Bithom
Shout out to
P5,
Mango.
but can make it to P3, so it's not that bad after all.
Still, though, bro,
So about
Mango.
making the right call at the
What a
right
call
time.
by Mango there. B-Tom pit a little early. Mango waited 2 laps. The rain stopped. Great stuff there from Mango.
Yeah, Jerome versus Grimre.
Keep an eye on Grimray on the softs, though.
This is a fight for P2 right now. Bithom still can come P2, so it doesn't matter at all.
Fair.
It's like Mango extends the gap, but not by much. 7 points. He can make those back.
What was, do you know what it was coming into the race, BXT?
It was Mango 39, Bithom 28, myself 28.
You have 28? Good shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
good
was
stuff.
tied with Bithom, but not anymore after this bullshit.
Did you get points in the sprint?
No.
Oh, BXT. That's
I
good for
got
you,
a 3
though.
second being pushed off track and another 3 second by myself, so it doesn't matter.
Where'd you finish today in IFM? P3? P2?
P3, because I broke my wing under safety
Yeah,
car,
I saw.
trying to let the rain go.
Whatever.
Was
Dunst
so
didn't get
stupid.
points, but like Emerge, I guess, did well.
Yeah, Merch finished P2.
We have B-Tom
and
on the back of Lofty Fickle.
Let's do
As
this.
Grimmer's going to sit behind Jerome because he knows he doesn't have to do anything crucial. Though I would like to remind him. Oh, as he spins on the gravel, he was on the curb. A little
Oh,
too wide on exit.
well,
no.
that's it for him. P5 for my teammate is going to be as much.
Who's going to get P3 here?
B-Tom, though.
Bithom is going to get
Gonna
P2.
get
He
P2
has
at the
already
end of the
3
day.
seconds. Now it's a fight for the fastest lap, as Mango sets it. I think we'll see
109.
if Bithom is able to do it again. That's a bit wide for Bithom, maybe a track limit.
DRS enabled.
Robin, another 3 seconds. He has 9 second penalties, my lord.
Shout out to Elbow. Fastest lap.
I
Mango is
have to
going
hop
fight
off
that.
here before the race ends. I would like to say thanks to the LSR community for letting me race, all the admins letting me come, do the cons with T-Bone. Appreciate everything. Mango for the win. Good job to him. I'll catch y'all next time I'm free.
Thank you, brother. Always a pleasure, man. You're awesome.
I'm 100% Mango's lucky charm. Like, look his performance since I started to race here.
So,
He felt my pressure.
you should have stuck around, bro. Oh!
Oh, Green lost it again.
Grimmer
Yeah.
off into the wall.
He didn't even try it to stop
I
there.
know. That could have been a safety car.
He saw he was going to the wall, so fuck it. No, it's not more safety.
I saw that too. Remsley into the
full
pits.
west, nice.
Remsley, put on the full wets. Yeah, Remsley's
Do
going to
some
put on
full
a
wets
show.
again.
He'll do it. Oh, I guess he was already on them.
Bithom fastest lap, so now it's 6 points only.
All right. I feel like penalties are what we got to look at here, though. Way to go, Mango, on the strategy. BXT for P3 right here. Looking like RSC Jerome, who was definitely a great
Bithom
car
is going
today.
to get the P2, doesn't matter what, but the
Yeah.
point is the fastest lap. Who will get it? And right now
Oh.
it's for Bithom.
How about that Mango, man? Looking for back-to-back wins. What a legend here.
Do you remember the sprint results?
No. All I know is
Because
if I was in this race, I would have got points.
yeah, at how it is right now, yes. Um, he has battery enough to try the fastest lap, but it's going to be difficult without the DRS, like Beaton did. If I'm not wrong, they get 3 points, 2 points, and 1 point for P1, P2, P3 in quali. And
They get
Beaton got
3 points
3
for
points.
for pole or something.
Yeah. So right now, Beaton also has 3 points because he did the pole.
Yeah, they should change that. I don't like 3 points for pole. It's Mickey Mouse. Sorry, we're not live, are we? 10-second penalty for Robin. At
He's on
19
the
now.
pits. He doesn't care. He's going for the
Yeah.
fastest lap.
Yeah, and he's definitely going to score. So well done. Unless he gets
He's
DQ'd.
trying to do it for Mango there, and it's going to be a valid fastest lap.
I'm happy for Mango, man. Well done to Mango.
Yeah, but
BXT's his
seeing
good luck
this,
charm.
the sprint results and pole position is going to cost Mango because he lost against Bithom there. So maybe the gap doesn't change at all, or maybe Bithom cuts a point or two. Bithom is waiting for the last lap to try to go for the fastest lap with the DRS.
All
And there they
right.
move.
T-Bone joined by
Because he has
BXT.
100%.
BXT and T-Bone here. Two famed champions.
Here we go. He's waiting. He's waiting. He's waiting. He may don't get the fastest lap if he doesn't overtake him now. He's going. It's not going to be purple sector 1, but maybe sector 2. You have to watch Robin also, who's starting his lap. This is going to be qualifying lap for both of them.
Yeah, Robin
Lofty
won't be good
Pickle goes
chance.
for it. And
Yeah, it's
this is
going to be
not going
hard.
to end well for
No,
Bithom.
no fastest lap. I don't think.
No, because he's fighting now. He's going to lose more time and he has no battery left. So it's GG for Bithom P2. Mango is nearly crossing the line. You want to put him.
Here we go, Mango. Who wants to tango with the Mango? This is the Mango ring, baby. Welcome to Austria.
Almost
Let's
lost
get
it.
it.
Almost lost it on the exit. Do you see
Mango, Mango, Mango. Taking a
my.
slice out of the rest of the field here. The class of LSR, or one of them, doing his thing. B-Tom in P2 to minimize that damage in the title fight. RSC Jerome, who was fantastic this whole weekend.
Let's see how Robin does the fastest lap.
Robin finishing this one up. Oh no,
Oh,
not
no.
gonna happen.
It's not. It's going to be for Lofty Pickle, I think it was.
Shout out to Robin. Lofty Pickle was
Is
great. P4. Oh, Robin.
He's like a Ferrari strategy box for the fastest lap and doesn't do
Here
the
it
fastest
comes,
lap.
Robin. Get in there, Robin. Oh, he doesn't want to yet. Reverse for me, Robin. Yeah. Do it. Reverse across the grid. There we go. What an athlete. Showman. Great racing there. Shout out to Mango doing it on Strat. Damn. Never thought I'd see the day. Great stuff from Mango. I'm going to get a couple of these guys in here for an interview. BXT here in the booth as well. Let's see who is online. I'll invite B-Tom. And Mango for the second consecutive week.
You know,
Taking a victory.
fuck that bastard who caused the safety car on purpose.
It was
Fuck that
Sauber,
bastard.
the
Hey,
Sauber behind me.
hold on. We're live here on the family-friendly LSR YouTube channel.
It was I think was
Screw the
this
bastard.
guy.
No, screw
the
the idiot.
Formulas, I think was him. I'm not
There
sure.
was I didn't know there was controversy with the safety. It was intentional that kick Sauber?
Yeah.
It was for sure. Okay, I saw where he crashed. It was suspicious, but quick, let's BXT, bro. You're so good at this. You want to do the interviews? I lost my cue cards.
I
Okay,
I
I'll
never
do it
did
here.
this.
Who's
Sorry.
in here? I know it's
Fellow
not that hard.
Spaniard.
Okay, Emerge. I talked to you
Yeah.
earlier, buddy, and you said you always go with those inters no matter what. And I think in
Yeah.
this race it bit you
And
because
nah. It
wasn't that.
worked, and then they caused the safety car because I knew everyone was gonna box, and I was like, I'll just suffer at the start.
Yeah, you're right actually because
Excuse
you were
my
hovering
French.
in. Yeah,
I was P2, and then the safety car came out, which I've heard is intentional. So then I boxed again, but obviously the people behind me boxed for Inters a few laps before, so they stayed out, which screwed me over. And then uh, I don't know who the Mercedes is, but he loves fighting wheel to wheel, so that lost me time. The elbow guy, the new one. He wasn't dirty,
he's a good racer. Yeah,
he goes for every corner, so we battled for like 3/4 of a lap.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
then someone hit me in the rear. I don't know who that was.
That was
So
me.
then I went down to P11. And then when it went to dry, I just sent it everywhere. But
Fair enough, bro. Well, look, you've had a lot of podiums lately, but a little minor setback. But you did
I'm
good in the
not
how'd you do in the IFM race today? You were right up there
P2.
too. P2, there you go.
I'm
So
yeah, I'm not mad with the result though, because that grid is stacked.
it is super
So
stacked, man. But I would have got points if I raced today.
probably
Anyways, Emerge, thank you, bro. And what is this? Somebody gonna get the ass beat?
somebody's gonna get their ass whooped. Whoever the
Somebody's gonna
fuck,
get the ass
oh,
whooped.
excuse my French. Whoever hit me in the rear.
Yeah, guys, it's unacceptable racing. Whoever touches butt and whoever started the
Yeah.
safety car, we're
What'd you
coming for you.
deadlift?
We're coming for you.
Ask him what he
Yeah,
deadlifts.
yeah, yeah. This guy benches way more than you two. Anyways, thank you, Emerge.
Thanks.
Who's in here?
B Tom.
P. Tom. First off, I want to say, man, I never thought I'd see the day that Mango beat you on virtue of a strategy call, which was just it seemed you pit a little, maybe 2 laps too early there. Mango waited, the rain dried, and that was all she wrote.
I wouldn't say that. I
Okay,
think he got pretty lucky with the safety car caused by the kick Sauber
oh, well, yeah, yeah,
crashing
yeah.
out on purpose.
Oh,
So,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
for sure. I meant after the fact, though. Yeah,
yeah, I mean that's another thing which I'll get into a bit later, but um, yeah, it meant that he, got to come out in front of everyone on the freshest tires. So,
yeah.
at that point, I'd already had like 12% wear on my rear tires, so um, I had to push much harder than I otherwise would have to in order to keep up with them.
Okay.
Um, and I mean, you could see the difference in pace just by how much we gapped Jerome. I mean, we pulled out like 8 seconds. So, and Jerome had fresher tires than I did.
But I still
So,
think you were good to stay within that 3 seconds of Mango.
yeah, the thing is like, um, I was starting to get into puncture territory.
Oh, okay, okay.
So, and the reason why I pit is because I didn't know that it was going to dry out. Because there was a glitch with my radio. Like I would ask like weather report and it wouldn't say shit. Like I would ask anything, wouldn't say anything. So I had no info. I was just driving blind. So I was like, okay, yeah, at this rate, there's literally no signs that the track is gonna dry up. So I pit for enters, and 2 laps later, what do you know? It's bone dry, like out of the blue. So
Yeah, that was
yeah, it
crazy.
completely ruined my race. I think if not for that safety car and my radio being glitched, it would have been a very comfortable win. I think the win last week would have also been quite comfortable, if not for, the person who shall not be named because they don't deserve to be mentioned. So yeah, it's been frustrating to miss out on so many points, uh, largely due to no fault of my own, but it is what it is. Still, what, 9 rounds to go, so
Is it
I'll
like is everyone pretty confident it was an intentional safety car type deal?
oh
I
yeah,
didn't see it.
dude,
Yeah, like no
there's
doubt.
no way, like I saw it on the minimap, I didn't see it actually happen, but there's
He
no
was
way
just
you
wide
crash where
on.
he did on
Yeah,
accident. So
yeah.
yeah, I knew
It's
immediately
unfortunate.
that I was screwed from that point. So
Yeah,
yeah,
to be honest, man, like I have zero patience for that shit. It just ruins a race and it's disrespectful
yeah,
to the other guys. Like a lot of leagues will just do a race ban. I'll just like kick somebody out.
Honestly, it should be a league ban because
Like a season ban at least.
yeah,
It's just like,
it's
get out of here,
childish.
bro. Yeah. Frustrated or not, like, yeah, it's not cool.
Yeah, I would say considering the circumstances, I got the best result I could. So while it's
Yeah.
frustrating, it's nothing
And
on
look,
my
at the
side
end
I
of the
could have done
day,
differently.
where
So
were you in the sprint? Sorry, it was a long time ago. I'm old.
yeah,
Where did you go? Where did you go in the sprint? You were first or second?
second.
Okay, so I think you beat Mango
And
in the
where did
sprint.
Mango finish on the sprint? Do
He
you
beat
know?
I
Mango in
think
the sprint.
fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
Yes.
still
So
probably
you
quite
got
tight.
him 3 points
but
there, 3 more points in the quali.
And
So
beat
he
Tom at
only put a
pole.
point on you.
yeah,
Beat Tom got the 3 points. There we go.
Yeah. So
All
it's
right,
only
man.
one
Well,
point
look,
extra for him.
beat Tom. I know it's
yeah.
frustrating, bro. Honestly, some of the stuff you're
I think
talking
it would have
about is more
been
just internal LSR stuff.
I would have been what 3 points ahead had I won though. So
If you had won the race and he finished P3, you would be something like that.
yeah, and if
One,
not
two
for the
points
safety
for.
car, you for sure would have finished further
Mm.
down the grid. So yeah, it's funny how that stuff works. So
Yeah.
yep,
It's annoying, man. And you know what? It's got to be frustrating because whenever that does happen, every time it hurts you or whatever. And I've been in the spot, like, me, I'm not that good, but I've been having a good race in P7 or whatever, and someone does it, and that pisses me off so much. So I can only imagine how it feels like in an elite tier one league when you
yeah.
have to deal with it.
And the thing is, like, I still could have won the race, but I didn't know when the
The
track was going to
strategy
dry
stuff.
up.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah. That's why I
I
said
was,
he kind of won on strategy.
yeah, I was pushing to keep up with him, but at the same time, like, I was wearing my tires because I thought everyone's going to have to make another stop because it didn't seem like it was going to dry out. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, when I saw him in the pits, I thought he was going for inters, and then like literally as I go through turn one, the track is bone dry. So it's like, yeah, I've lost this race. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's annoying.
All right, man. Well, what? Round three of 12. Long way to go. What,
Yeah,
25%? A lot can happen, man. You know, if
yeah, for
if
sure.
you're if you're if this is like a worst case scenario type thing, it is what it is. Long season ahead. Wish you and Mango best of luck. Should be a good title fight.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. And again, sorry about all that other stuff that happened. That's annoying, but
Yeah, I mean, it's no one's fault except for, the person who did it. So it is what it is. Hopefully they get banned and we just keep it pushing. So,
there it
yep.
is, folks. You heard it from CPIB Tom, defending champion. Congrats to him on a good race still. I know not the finish he wanted necessarily. Congrats to Mango on getting this W. Who was in P3 again? I'm so sorry, man. I'm the worst. Lofty Pickle was P. Oh, RSC Jerome. Shout out to Jerome. He was great today as well. P3. Lofty Pickle was great. Shout out to Emerge. I know not the race he wanted per se either. Where did you end up, Emerge?
P6.
Okay, okay. That's not that bad, actually. Okay. Not your best
Considering
race,
what
so
happened.
to take a P6 out of it, definitely. And when I say not your best race, I don't mean like, oh, it was all your fault, but shit happens.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. But
for
yeah,
sure.
thanks guys. Any final comments from anyone? BXT, B Tom, Emerge.
Nah.
Nah, nah.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Safety car bandit, we're coming for you.